I record a viral video with this. See that? This is an iPhone 11. Friends, Bryan here for the Life of Bryan show, and I've been getting a lot of questions and comments about my viral video. And I want to tell you guys a few things about this. I have done YouTube in the past, and I've had, I guess you would call them kind of failed channels. And I remember years ago I had a channel. And I was doing okay. I had some subscribers, I had a few views. But the industry that my channel was kind of based around at that time, I was in the fitness lifting industry. I was at an event down in the States. I'm gonna say this was 2017. And there was a YouTuber there who was famous in that genre. Very nice guy. He's no longer with us anymore. He died tragically a couple of years ago. Very nice guy. I did an interview with him. He was very great about his time. He was very gracious. And that also made a big impact on me. If I ever had some success on YouTube, I'd never want to turn into, let it go to my head or become something I'm not, which seems to happen to some people. He said, Bryan, being successful on YouTube is really simple. And I was like, well, what's he talking about? And he just said, just be you. He just said, just be you. And at the time I was sitting there going, what the hell does that mean? I've done a lot of things in my life. I spent years trying to figure that out. It always resonated in the back of my head. And then I had a channel I'm a professional musician and a professional instructor. I started a channel where I gave guitar lessons and I talked about music. I really admired someone by the name of Rick Beato. I really liked his channel. And his production and his class and, being someone who's pretty educated in music, I thought that's really cool. I like that. I kind of want to do that. And over time, I started doing these things called reaction videos. And the reaction videos were good because they brought up my subscriber count and my views. It's called Yes You Can Play Guitar. But still the goal of the channel, it was to talk about music and to give lessons and to help people because that's what I love doing. I love helping people on the guitar. And it just turned into something that I didn't intend it to be. So although I still enjoy that channel and I still post videos on it, it still wasn't completely true to what I wanted to do. And I realized, and I spent a lot of time thinking about it for the past few months, and I thought about his words in my head, just be you. Well, the life of Bryan. I've lived a crazy life. I have a lot to talk about. And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to be me. My viral video was simply me going out with an iPhone 11, walking out in the woods, testing the lighting with the sun at a particular time of day when it was a sunny day. And I had a microphone connected to the phone. And I said, I'll just talk, And it wasn't necessarily meant as a complaint or saying, hey, I'm a victim. It was more just to say, hey, this is how I feel socially about people. I think the world's changed. Now, I will say this, for the YouTubers out there really trying to dissect the video and see why it succeeded, obviously, it resonated with a lot of people. I had no idea. But one thing that did happen is when I posted it, this was the original thumbnail. After a day or two, they got no views. So I thought, you know what? To hell with this thumbnail. Be real. Just do a picture of you. I took it actually from the screenshot of the video. In font, I try and keep the title as simple as possible. The thumbnails are very important, but hey, I'm not Brad Pitt. Now, I'm not the worst looking guy. I'm actually in not bad shape for 51. But, I'm definitely not a sex symbol. So, but I still posted a picture of me. And I said, I'll just be me. And sure enough, not long after I posted that, I think it might have been later that day, I was like, oh my God, I have 400 and some views. I was like, oh my God, what's going on? And then as the day went on, it got crazier and crazier. I'm like, what is this? What's going on? A common question I get from people is, how do I start a YouTube channel? Well, if you have a phone, you can record videos on your phone. And your phone, if it's an iPhone, you probably have something called iMovie. Very basic video editor, but it'll be enough to get you started. I'm sure a lot of people who are delving into the world of YouTube a little more seriously, there's always a big question. How important is production? Do I need to get the best cameras? Do I need to get the best lighting? My opinion is that production, yes, is somewhat important, but I think people are really tired of the same old formats with YouTube. I think people want to see something different. I think people want to kind of go back to not seeing companies making videos, but people's own creativity. So if you're a unique individual who can express yourself and you have some unique ideas and you're authentic, that word's come up a lot in the comment section. I record a viral video with this. See that? This is an iPhone 11, 4 years old, 64 gigs of memory. So you could have the greatest production in the world, but if you're not creative, if you don't put time into your content, what's it going to matter? So you could have a $6,000 or $7,000 camera, the best lighting. For someone being serious about pursuing a YouTube channel, with the little knowledge I have, because I have a lot to learn, I think the production value, the answer is somewhere halfway in the middle. Have decent production, but really have good content. Be authentic, and above all, just be you. Just be you. This is called The Life of the Bryan Show. I am unique. I am me. Nobody has this thumbprint but me. You are you. You are unique. For all the people out there with channels that are struggling, keep at it. Figure it out. Find a way to express you to the world. I tell people to not give up. Never give up in your dreams. That's how I did it. Thank you again, guys, for everything. I really appreciate it. This is Bryan signing off.